Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. In this video, we're going to be doing the full 5 battles of the Classic Scorpion challenge. As you can see, the early access bundle, once again available if you cannot complete the challenge, don't have an Aquaman, or if you simply want to get cards and not have the farm of credits. So we're going to tap to view. So those are the stats with the support cards and the passive cards that Scorpion gets. So the passive is called Fire of Hell. Scorpion summons Fire of Hell around him for 10 seconds after tagging. It reflects half the special damage back at the opponent and inflicts fire damage over 6 seconds. And Scorpion is immune to fire. So where this is interesting is that the Mistook or any other burn effects, like I believe the League of Assassins Depth Knives, should not work, or the LexCorp helmet. And we will be testing this in the mirror match as soon as we get the cards so we can see if it includes dots. So that'll actually be really cool as well. So in the first challenge, only bronze characters on your team. In the second challenge, Nightwing must be on your team. In the third challenge, only bronze and silver characters on your team. In the fourth challenge, Catwoman must be on your team, which means we have to use Cyborg in the matches as well. And in the fifth challenge, Aquaman must be on your team. So we're going to start with the usual bronze cards. As you guys know, I really love using the Enchantress gear, and Rashomon Scimitar is still going to be a useful gear item because it is the only gear item in the game that starts you at a bar of power. I will be doing a comparison video, especially once I get the gear item in 2 weeks. But to give you guys a little bit of a recap on Rashomon Scimitar, that you get the damage boost of base attacks, which is the exact same as that super pill. You do not drain as much power. You only drain 11% versus 15. But I'm really curious to see how this is going to work with Kandak Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, who has the most reliable combo ender power drain, not counting any other character that only gets one effect. Black Adam is the only one that gets 2 still. And this gear item, instead of life draining or giving you crit chance, it gives you a bar of starting power. So a gear item like this is still useful on somebody like, for example, Flashpoint Deathstroke or Flashpoint Batman, both of which have multiple hit combo enders. This is also useful in the Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight Batgirl also has a 2-hit combo ender, so don't suspect that this gear item is going to be useless. I do suspect that the Super Pill is going to replace Rashomon Scimitar, but remember, there are reasons for using this gear item, like, for example, Ares. If you're running Batgirl in general, having 2 characters at 2 bars can be really good. Or if you want to open up a super move on Arkham Knight Batman, you can use this gear item. So in no way is Rashomon Scimitar dead. I definitely think there is some use for it. So we'll just have to see on that.
Deathstroke. So
in the first matchup of the first challenge, we have Green Lantern, Nightwing, and Lex Luthor. Cards start off at level 1 bronze. The match is 1,000 credits. And I'm very happy to report this is the first time that we can use all 3 gold Scorpion characters together. So if your dream is to make a team of Scorpions, now that dream is a reality, as Lex Luthor is going to receive the first skull fuck of the day for the victory in the first fight. 223 XP, 230 credits. In the second matchup, we have New 52 Green Lantern, The Flash, and Insurgency Destro. Cards gain a level of 2. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
Off the sword spin on Green Lantern. Deathstroke eliminated, and the Flash will get skullfucked for the victory in the second fight. One thing that I also want to test out, and I can do it in the 12th battle, does the Heart of Darkness / Astro Harness dot actually carry over to a second opponent if the first one gets knocked out? So in the third matchup, we have Green Lantern, Sinestro, and Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 3. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So Green Lantern eliminated, Harley Quinn eliminated, and Sinestro's piss will get skullfucked for the victory in the third fight. 228 XP, 270 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Regime Catwoman, Nightwing, and New 52 The Flash. Cards again at level of 4. Skip the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
Catwoman eliminated. Nightwing eliminated, and the Flash will get Skullfuck for the victory in the fourth fight. It's definitely a fun mechanic that I really enjoy, especially in the lower level fights. 231 XP, 290 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Sinestro, Regime, Sullivan Grundy, and Lex Luthor. Cards gain a level of 5, so the match is now 5,000 credits.
Begin.
We're off the sword spin on Sinestro. Lex Luthor is going to get wiped out. Pussy Juice on a Monday, even though he doesn't get eliminated on a Thursday without getting slashed again for the victory in the fifth fight. 234 XP, 310 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Nightwing, Regime, Catwoman, and New 52 The Flash. Cards gain a level of 6. The match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So Nightwing gets slashed out. It looks like Catwoman is going to get skullfucked for hanging out with Cyborg at a chicken restaurant like Popeyes for the victory in the sixth fight. 236 XP, 330 credits. At the seventh matchup, they have the Flash, Cyborg, and Lex Luthor. Cards gain a level of 7, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
We're off the sword spin on the Flash. Lex Luthor eliminated, and Cyborg will get skullfucked for the victory in the seventh fight. $239 XP, 350 credits. In the eighth matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Regime, Sullivan Grundy, Insurgency, Deathstroke, and Nightwing. Cards gain a level of 8, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So Pussy Juice on a Thursday, Sullivan Grundy wiped out, Deathstroke will get skullfucked. And Nightwing also about to get eliminated for the victory in the eighth fight. 241 XP, 370 credits as we receive 3 energy cards, which we badly expended in the Flashpoint Aquaman challenge. So in the ninth matchup, we have Lex Luthor, the Flash, and Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 9, so the match is now 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Lex Luthor blocking, will that be enough to save him? Harley Quinn also gets eliminated, and the Flash will get skullfucked for the victory in the ninth fight. 244 XP, 390 credits. In the 10th matchup, we have Sinestro, Insurgency, Deathstroke, and Regime Catwoman. Cards gain a level of 10, so the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Sinestro and Deathstroke eliminated. Catwoman will get skullfucked for the victory in the 10th fight. How awesome is it that Deathstroke starts with 1 bar of power and after a special 1 ends up with 2? Really fun passive I'd love to see on a gold card in the future. 247 XP, 410 credits. We're going to have to make a roster change for the final 2 fights. We are going to throw in I think I am going to throw in Sinestro because he does have a decent special 1. Let's throw in Sullivan Grundy. And let's throw in Silver
Sinestro.
Flash. Or Bronze Flash. So Sinestro, we're going to have to spend 60,000 cards to unlock gear slots. I probably should have done this a long time ago. So we're going to use Rasho Ghul's Scimitar. We're going to use Heart of Darkness. And we're going to use Astro Harness. Both gear items used to
Sinestro.
carry over when you knock somebody out. So I wonder if this is one of the bug fixes that we did not test out in the initial patch. So the 11th matchup, we have Nightwing, Cyborg, and New 52 The Flash. Cards gain a level 11. So the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So the piss from above by Sinestro. That is going to wipe him out. So it does look like they fixed both the Heart of Darkness and Astro Harness. No longer can you actually carry over the dot damage. So that is definitely a mechanic NetherRealm did not want. Now there is still an issue with the Astro Harness, whereas if somebody gets below a certain threshold of health, it'll actually show the Astro Harness buff on the character, even though they'll still take damage. 249 XP, 430 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against the Flash, Sinestro, and New 52 Green Lantern. Cards gain a level of 12, so the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So yes, the bug fixes include fixing the carryover dot damage on both the Astro Harness and the Heart of Darkness. Neither gear item will actually carry over dot damage to the next person, which is a change of life, but if the Mistook can't do it, why should those ones? And why could Deathstroke Special 2 way back in the day? 252 XP, 2,950 credits. So the Classic Scorpion Challenge Battle 1 on Standard difficulty is completed. And in the second challenge, Nightwing must be on your team. Now, keep in mind, there is going to be some new synergy down the road. However, I don't think it actually affects New 52 Nightwing. And that being that New 52 Superman actually will be coming into play, but I don't think it has any relation to New 52. I think it's just relation to Justice League characters. So why they took that title out and didn't call it Justice League Superman is beyond me. Maybe it's because they don't plan on putting movie characters in, but maybe they're going to be adding more New 52s in the future. But as you guys see, there is a New 52 team currently. And there is even a New 52 Green Lantern, and in the files is a New 52 Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, which I hope makes a debut in the future. So this is a New 52 team that we can use, but because you guys like skull fucking so much, let's throw in Dawn of Justice Batman. So we are going to use Ra's al Ghul's Scimitar. We're going to use the Legal Assassin Adept Knives and the Enchantress Companion card as well. So in the first matchup, we have Cyborg, Lex Luthor, and Insurgency Destro. Cards start off at level 11 bronze. For the match is 1,000 credit.
Begin.
Cyborg gets punched out, Lex Luthor punched out, and Deathstroke gets eliminated for the victory in the first fight. Now, I have noticed that the explosive batarang on Arkham Knight Batman is slightly different than Dawn of Justice Batman. For some reason, the final hits can't actually knock an additional person out, whereas Dawn of Justice Batman and Flashpoint Batman can. Maybe that's something we'll be able to test out in Expert or Nightmare. 249 XP, 240 credits. In the second matchup, we have Regime Sullivan Grundy, Sinestro, and New 52 The Flash. Cards gain a level of 12, so the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
Pussy juice on a Thursday. There goes the Flash. And this is what I'm talking about. That shot right there, Arkham Knight Batman would not be able to dial into, but Sinestro did. So if we run into another Sullivan Grundy, we'll have to test that. 252 XP, 260 credits. In the third matchup, we have Nightwing, the Flash, and Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 13, so the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
Nightwing can't block it, the Flash gets kicked right in the face, and Harley Quinn easily eliminated as she gets crotch-shotted for the victory in the third fight. 254 XP, 280 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Insurgency, Green Arrow, Cyborg, and Lex Luthor. Cards gain a level of 14, so the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So the explosive battering gets rid of Green Arrow as well as Lex Luthor, and Cyborg easily wiped out for the victory in the fourth fight. 257 XP, 300 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have New 52 Green Lantern, Nightwing, and Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 15, so the match is now 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Green Lantern and Nightwing easily eliminated. Harley Quinn, no chance in hell surviving for the victory in the fifth fight. 260 XP, 320 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Green Lantern, New 52 The Flash, and Sinestro. Cards gain a level of 16, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Everybody easily wiped out for the victory in the sixth fight. 262 XP, 4,340 credits. For the 7th matchup, we have New 52 Green Lantern, Insurgency Deathstroke, and Insurgency Green Arrow. Cards gain a level of 17. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Everybody easily annihilated. These fights are a joke, but we're just doing it to end them quickly, because everybody cares about unlocking the card in the final fight. 265 XP, 360 credits. So this is the fight that we're going to be using Arkham Knight Batman in. We're going to swap out Nightwings. So let's throw in Arkham Knight Batgirl. I'm really looking forward to Arkham Origins Deadshot. That should be an interesting card because it's the first new Deadshot. We already have new Harley Quinns and new Jokers, but this one's going to be interesting. So I don't think we actually need League of Assassins Death Knights, but it doesn't really matter. We'll just include it in anyways.
Batman.
And let's actually include in this Enchantress gear just in case my theory is correct. So in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Regime Sullivan Grundy, Cyborg, and the Fleck. Cards gain a level of 18. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So let's see if my theory on Arkham Knight Batman is correct still. Nope, they actually fixed it. Arkham Knight Batman used to miss on that last shot, but I guess that was one of the bug fixes. So Arkham Knight Batman's battering, once again, will kill an entire team if your first cycle of hits does not with a revive. 267 XP, 380 credits, that's a good fix. So let's also test this on Flashpoint Batman as well, considering that we can use him. Now, we're not going to keep him in the entire fight, but we're going to do it just like we did. So we're going to use League of Assassins, Rasho Ghouls, and we're going to use the Ibis Stick to make sure we can do enough damage.
Batman.
Alright, so in the 9th matchup, we have Lex Luthor, Sullivan Grundy, and Harley Quinn. The cards gain a level of 19, the middle card is silver, and the right card gains a promotion to Elite 1. So the match is now 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So once again, we're in a battering. This is obviously going to kill him. So there's the bomb there, and the final shot that time did not hit on Harley Quinn. So while it looks like it got fixed on Arkham Knight Batman, unfortunately Flashpoint Batman still suffers from that. 270 XP, 400 credits. But Dawn of Justice Batman was never affected.
Ares.
So if you're talking about fun gear setups, I got one for you guys as well. We're going to use the Enchantress Companion, Rasho Ghouls, and we're going to use the Blade of the War God. You can use the Fourth World Mason Nightmare, and it works pretty well. So in the 10th matchup, we have Insurgency Green Arrow, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Insurgency Destro. The cards gain a level of 20, so the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Let's just wipe out Green Arrow. We're going to go off the Godsmack on Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Hits for 46,000 on Ares, almost killed him. And Deathstroke gets skull-fucked for the victory in a 10th fight. If that was Regime Black at him, he definitely would have killed himself. 273 XP, 420 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Lex Luthor, Regime Nightwing, and Sinestro. The cards gain a level of 21. The right card gains a promotion to Elite 2. So the match was 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Once again, we're going to bit slap Nightwing. Lex Luthor with balls. We're going to bash Nightwing. Sinestro will get skull-fucked for the victory in the 11th fight. I don't know why it looks like all these projectiles hit people on the balls, but kind of like it. 275 XP, 440 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against New 52 The Flash, Catwoman, and Cyborg, who is black. Cards gain a level of 22. The right card loses promotions. So the match is 10,000 credits. Now, Arkham Knight Batgirl is definitely one card I do want to consider maxing out really soon because I think the card is amazing. Catwoman's going to get wiped out. Cyborg is in, and he gets skull-fucked, even with regeneration, for the victory in the 12th fight. 278 XP, 460 crits, and it looks like the Enchantress gear now can hit a third person if you bash out the second. I think there were ways to do it before, but now you can definitely do it. So Kudos to NetherRealm for making a gear item even more fun. So the Classic Scorpion Challenge Battle 2 on Standard difficulty is completed. Now we have a Bronze Booster Pack. Inside we receive a Regime Sullivan Grundy Deadly Sin, which is Raven's super move, and Prometheum Armor, which is Deathstroke's health boost. So in the third challenge, only bronze and silver characters allow on your team, and you know how I like to start off the first couple of battles of Standard. We are going to use the Flash that can hit multiple buttons. We'll probably even just use Bronze Flash, because this is the first difficulty. Let's use the Joker, and let's use Wonder Woman.
The Flash.
So for the Flash, we are going to use League of Assassins, Adept Knives, Enchantress Companion card Evolved, and Rasha Ghul Scimitar. Again, to make the fun combos, you do need that extra bar of power. So the first matchup, we have Sullivan Grundy, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Regime Sinestro. Cards start off at level 1 silver, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
What you gonna do when that smelly zombie gets kicked in the face, brother?
Let's end this.
And Sheikh Ahmed Habibi will get Skullfuck for the victory in the first fight. 275 XP, 250 credits. In the second matchup, we have Regime Cyborg, Regime Green Lantern, and Green Arrow. Cards gain a level of 2, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Coming off the lightning kick, get rid of Cyborg. Actually took 2 shots, but Green Lantern gets kicked on the 4th hit. Green Arrow will get eliminated for the victory in the second fight. The cool thing about 4 kicks is that if it takes 2 to knock out the first person, the third will miss and the 4th one will connect, and first one hits, the second misses, then you get 2 hits, so it's kind of cool. 278 XP, 270 credits. For the third matchup, we have Sullivan Grundy again, the Joker, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Cards gain a level of 3, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So they did fix the Joker's death damage, so if he gets knocked out by any means, not just with basic attacks, it will trigger the death damage as you saw right there. So before, if you did a special, the Joker's death damage would not go off. I'm glad that they fixed that. 280 XP, 290 credits, and way back in the day, you had to have a Game Center achievement and kill somebody with the Joker's death damage. I thought that was cool. Same thing with Black Adam's Lightning Shield. So in the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, Catwoman, and Insurgency Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 4, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
That's blocked. Takes 3 hits to knock out, so the 4th one will miss. Catwoman gets Skullfuck, and the Flash bashes out Harley Quinn for the victory in the 4th fight. 283 XP, 310 credits. In the 5th matchup, we have Deathstroke, Regime Flash, and Regime Sinestro. Cards gain a level of 5, so the match is now 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Again, 3 hits because of the block. And there you see the skulls fly after you knock somebody out, so it's cool that they gave a little bit more time for the Enchantress gear to actually go off. It sucks that you still cannot use specials against Enchantress gear, but maybe that's the way they intend it. However, sometimes I feel like that when I'm on the receiving end, it sucks. 286 XP, 330 credits. Alright, we have to change out our roster really quick. So, let us throw in Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Let's throw in Doomsday. Let's throw in Green Arrow. So, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Let's just throw on all basic damage gear so we can beat him up quickly. Now, I really do like the new super pill that's going to be coming out because it is the first power draining gear that actually has crit chance. It kind of reminds me of the Extreme Rules gear on WW Immortals, how it has a ton of damage, crit chance, and a way to heal, even though that way of healing is off critical hits. So in the 6th matchup, we have Nightfall, Bane, Regime Cyborg, and Catwoman. Cards gain a level of 6. The match is 10,000 credits. So Bane gets eliminated. Cyborg about to get wiped out as well. Catwoman bash out for the victory in the 6th fight. 288 XP, 6,350 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Regime Nightwing, Sullivan Grundy, and Green Arrow. Cards gain at level of 7. Let's get the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Nightwing survives 4 hits. So, Green Arrow is it. Bring up the Arabian Sand Chakra and that fat zombie for the victory in the 7th fight. Postage juice from the grave as his balls get zapped and farts. 291 XP, 370 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration, going up against Wonder Woman, Regime Bane, and Insurgency Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 8, so the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Wonder Woman gets wiped out. Bane is in. Bane gets wiped out, and we're going to have the Arabian Sand Chakra on Harley Quinn and get rid of her for the victory in the 8th fight. And that looked like a titty twister if I ever saw one. 293 XP, 390 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Regime Sinestro, Deathstroke, and Regime Green Lantern. Cards gain a level of 9, so the match is now 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Sinestro gets 1 shot. Green Lantern survives 2 by blocking. And we got the Arabian Sand Chakra on Desra for the victory in the 9th fight. How many of you guys are actually surprised to still be here 4.5 years after the first Injustice 1 game came out? Thank you very much for your support. 296 XP, 410 credits. In the 10th matchup, we have Nightfall, Bane, Regime Flash, and Green Arrow. Cards gain a level of 10, so the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
The Venom Overdose kicks in. Flash comes in. I'm going to get rid of him really easily. Green Arrow is in, and I was going to bash him right in the face. He was able to survive 2 hits for the victory in the 10th fight. 299 XP, 430 credits. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Bronze Catwoman and Cyborg. We're also going to throw in Insurgency Harley Quinn. Now there is some testing I want to do with Silver Cyborg, but we'll get to that pretty soon. So let's just throw all basic damage gear on Catwoman.
Catwoman.
So in the 11th matchup, we have Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, the Joker, and Catwoman. Cards gain a level to 11, so the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Sheikh Ahmed Habibi eliminated. The Joker comes in. I'll bash him right in the face. And Catwoman about to get eliminated for the victory in the 11th fight. Look at that ass. 301 XP, 450 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Regime Doomsday, Green Arrow, and Destro. The cards gain a level of 12. The middle card has a promotion and probably has since the 9th fight. So the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Doomsday gets eliminated. Green Arrow is it. Let's get off the cat claws. Let's get some supplemental damage on Green Arrow, because we're probably going to get tagged out. Yes, we do. Cyborg is it. That freeze arrow hits for 402. Barely touches Cyborg's health, because he is one of the tankier bronze cards. Another freeze arrow hits. Deathstroke is it. Let's get off the target acquired on Destro. That does wipe him out. Green Arrow is it. And we're going to shoot Green Arrow right in the face for the victory in the 12th fight. 304 XP, 470 credits. So the Classic Scorpion Challenge Battle 3 on standard difficulty is completed. We're going to get a whopping 15,000 credits. putting us at 2.042 million. So in the fourth challenge, Catwoman must be on your team, and for the delight of my fans, we're going to do racist commentary in this matchup. So in the first matchup, we have the yellow Italian faggot. We also have Floyd Mayweather, and we have the big-titted porn star, Busty Buffy. Cards start off at level 11 silver, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So the yellow Italian faggot kicked out. The Busty porn star comes in. We're going to kick her right in the face as well. And Floyd Mayweather gets knocked out, unlike Conor McGregor, for the victory in the first fight. 301 XP, 260 credits. In the second matchup, we have Big Van Vader wearing that nasty mask your mom gave you. We also have Bruce Willis wearing the suit that his grandmother made on his 69th anniversary. And we have your sister that smells like Cyborg's cum. Cards gain 2 levels of 13. Let's get the match with 5,000 credits. Yes, Catwoman, you're getting cheated on. You don't even know it, you stupid whore. Big Van Vader's about to get bashed out. Your sister comes in smelling like black cock. Boy, you need a shower, bitch. Lex Luthor, also known as Bruce Willis, in wielding that battle axe. And we're going to slash him right in the face for the victory in the second fight. $304 XP, 280 credits. So now we're going to bring in the test that I really want to do. We're going to throw in Silver Cyborg. Let's also throw in Catwoman. Now let's spice it up and throw in Amikami Catwoman as well. So we need Silver Cyborg.
Cyborg.
And I'm going to continue to throw power generation on him because I want to test that mechanic out.
Cyborg. Catwoman.
Catwoman will throw basic damage gear on. Two-piece LexCorp is also amazing. I really can't wait to see what
Catwoman.
The Super Pill is going to do, because Catwoman can use a basic damage gear on him. That'll increase the damage. You're going to pretty much be guaranteed crits, and you're going to heal a decent amount. Now, the difference is that the pill, I think, only heals yourself, whereas Gauntlets of Azrael heal the entire team. So we'll have to see how useful that is. So in the second matchup, or in the third matchup, we have Dos Equis, who drinks beer out of his gun nozzle. We also have Hulkamania running wild on you, and we have the Green Faggot. The cards gain a level of 14, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Alright, so at first glance, it looks like they did not fix the power generation on Cyborg. So maybe that's a quality of life change that actually make it kind of useful. Point blank connects. I don't know how he got out there. Bring off the target lock and don't mess with the black man. So the Flash gets wiped out. Green Arrow's in. Let's get off a second target lock and don't mess with the black man. Who remembers when I first started doing this back in 2013? Destro gets bitch slapped for the victory in the third fight. I'm not sure why he had like no health. 306 XP, 300 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Freddy Krueger's worst nightmare. We also have the Incredible Hulk, who smells like Ben Gay and eats pussy juice out of your mom's closet. And we also have the Sting Wannabe. Cards gain a level of 15, so the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
So two guys entered a bar. One of them was black and the other one was your mom. Which one was black? And we're going to go off the target lock. Don't mess with the black man. A Sting Wannabe sent back into retirement. So the Incredible Hulk is in. Let's get in my bitch. Pussy Juice from the grave, and he gets eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. 309 XP, 320 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have the big-titted porn star Samantha Wilde. We also have the yellow Italian faggot, and we have some black dude named Shaquille O'Neal. Cards gain a level of 16. Skill the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So the big-titted porn star getting slapped in the face, and she's trying to slap with her titties. She gets wiped out. We're gonna go off the target lock. Don't mess with the black man. My chicken is better than yours, bitch. Shaq Fu on your ass. And the yellow Italian faggot gets kicked right in the face for the victory in the fifth fight. 312 XP, 340 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Big Van Vader with hair all over his balls. We also have the Freak from Halloween Part 3. And we have the Incredible Hulk that smells like your mom just had sex with him. Cards gain a level of 17. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Look at all that body hair. Oh my goodness. Please put a shirt on, buddy. I look off the target lock. Don't mess with the black man. Quit scaring my babies. Look at that pussy juice fly from the Incredible Hulk. We're gonna claw him up for the victory. $314 XP, 8,360 credits. In the seventh matchup, we have Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, we have Dos Equis, and we have Bruce Willis that has more chrome on his head than a nickel. Cards gain a level of 18. Skip the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
What's this jab, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi? Sheikh Ahmed Habibi getting razzle-dazzled by Floyd Mayweather. The Arabian Sand Shocker right over Cyborg's titties. We're just jabbing away at Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Look at that damage. Take like 5 minutes. That one we blocked. Look off the target lock and don't mess with the black man. Stay thirsty, my friend.
Ignorant fool.
Sheikh Ahmed Habibi is back and he's almost at no health. Probably should have done a super move for fun. That power drain is going to be annoying. So in honor of Lex Luthor, also known as Bruce Willis being annoying, we're going to get off the target lock. Don't mess with the black man. $21,554 damage for the victory in the seventh fight. 317 XP, 380 credits. Alright, so we need to make a roster change for the next 5 fights. Let's throw in an Arkham Knight team. Let's throw an Arkham Knight Batman. Let's throw an Arkham Knight Catwoman. And let's throw in Arkham Knight Batgirl.
Batman.
So obviously you guys know that only Arkham Knight Batman is going to get used. We're going to use the League of Assassins, Death Knights, Ibistic, and we are going to use... Let's use the Astro Harness just to be stupid.
Batman.
So in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Regime Doomsday, also known as the Ghost of Betty White. We're also going to fight your sister that still smells like Cyborg's cock, and we have Hulkamania trying to run wild on you, brother, for trying to get into a fight with Booker T. Cards getting a level of 19. So the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Now we might have to start calling Doomsday Hugh Hefner's refugee. Your sister eliminated, still smell like cum, and Hulkamania will not be running wild on you for the victory in the 8th fight. 319 XP, 400 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have your mom that did fuck Cyborg before your sister fucked her. We also have Big Van Vader, who needs to shave his ass crack, and we have the Green Robber. Cards gain a level of 20. The right card gains a promotion to Elite 1. Let's get the matches now. 15,000 credits.
Begin.
And everybody gets wiped out from one batarang as the Green Robber's balls get clipped for trying to steal your bank for the victor in the 9th fight. 322 XP, 420 credits. In the 10th matchup, we have your sister. We also have Dos Equis, and we have the yellow Italian faggot who pissed on a blanket. The cards gain a level of 21, so the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So your sister gets wiped out. Dos Equis has no health. And the yellow Italian faggot's dip gets clipped off for the victor in the 10th fight. And we get a silver Deathstroke. I think I have like 27 of those. 325 XP, 440 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have the green faggot. We also have Hugh Hefner's ghost. And we have Big Van Vader wearing that hideous mask. The cards gain a level of 22. The left card gains a promotion to Elite 1. Let's get the match with 15,000 credits. For everybody that does not know Hugh Hefner, you're probably living under a rock, but he is a legend when it comes to Playboy magazines. Hopefully the legacy continues. I'd like to see somebody carry on where Hugh Hefner did. Maybe The Miz? You think The Miz could be a future Hugh Hefner? Bob Barker could definitely be Hugh Hefner. 327 XP, 460 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against the big-titted porn star Samantha Anderson. We also have the yellow Italian faggot. And we have Dos Equis once again trying to drink through his gun barrel. So the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Big-titted porn star gets eliminated. And we got the Dark Knight Deathstroke, also known as Dos Equis. No beer for you, motherfucker. Drink Budweiser next time. 161,909 damage as Batman's still invulnerable for the victor in a 12th fight. 330 XP, 480 credits. So the Classic Scorpion Challenge Battle 4 on standard difficulty is completed. Now we have a silver booster pack. Inside we receive a Catwoman High Wire Act, which is Batgirl's super move, and Power Fist, which is Regime Cyborg special too. So in the 5th challenge, Aquaman must be on your team, but let's see how many Deathstrokes we have altogether. Altogether we have 24 Deathstrokes. So there are 4 Aquamans that you can use. Flashpoint Aquaman, Injustice 2 Aquaman, Regime Aquaman, and a regular Aquaman. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the Flashpoint team, and for the final 6 fights we'll use Injustice 2 Aquaman. However, in fights 10 through 12, I am going to be showing you another gross new combination which could actually work. So let's throw in Flashpoint Deathstroke, and let's throw in Flashpoint Batman. I'm pretty sure we don't need Flashpoint Deathstroke in standard. Probably don't even need an expert. We've even seen Flashpoint Deathstroke do well in Nightmare, so it'll be interesting to see how it does. I don't think we need to heal in standard. We could actually try out the teeth, but I don't think it's good enough. It's a shame because I had high hopes for Killer Croc's gear at him, and you just can't make it work. There's no legitimate way.
Batman.
Alright, so in the first matchup, we have Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan, Deathstroke, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Cards start off at level 21. Only the left card is gold, the other 2 are silver. Let's get the matches 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Unpromoted Flashpoint Deathstroke doing some damage. Hal Jordan is gone. We're going to have the one-man army. Deathstroke should be wiped out easily. And Sheikh Ahmed Habibi eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 327 XP, 270 credits. In the second matchup, we have Zod, Sullivan Grundy, and Wonder Woman. Cards gain a level of 22. So the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Still trying to get a combo ender off with Desra. Let's get off the one-man army on Sullivan Grundy. Pussy Juice of flying. Down goes Destra.
You're boring.
And Wonder Woman gets eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 330 XP. Aquaman gets 990. 290 credits. In the third matchup, we have Rebirth Wally West, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Nightfall Bay. The cards gain a level of 23, so the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
There it goes. Look at those combos by Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Even though it got blocked. So Bane comes in, he's going to get wiped out. But we're off the eye for an eye and get rid of him. Pretty sure Pirate Crew does not work on super moves, but pretty deadly when it does. 12,805 damage for the victory in the second fight. 332 XP, 310 credits. We got to switch over. That was the third fight. So now let's throw in Regime Aquaman. Let's throw in a couple of regimes. Let's throw in Superman and Wonder Woman. So we'll make a regime team in the next 3 fights. So those of you guys that remember, Regime Superman used to be a top 10 card when his heat vision actually hit for full damage, but because it was an unblockable mechanic, it got reduced. Can we still make it do decent damage though? Probably not. Let's use the Fourth World Mace, Rashogul Scimitar, and we're going to use the Ibistic. Now for the first hit, we're just going to sit there. So in the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan, Catwoman, and the Joker. The cards gain a level of 24, so the match is 10,000 credits. We definitely want to get rid of Hal Jordan so he can't power gain, so let's do that. And so there's the heat vision on Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan. Only hits for 6738. Now I'm also going to show you guys what happens with the Joker, because either way we're going to get a knockout here. So Aquaman comes in, we're going to go off the Trident Toss. And there you see the damage that Aquaman took from the Joker. So in patch 2.16 you could use specials to avoid the damage, and I'm glad that got fixed. 335 XP, 330 credits. In the fifth matchup, we have Blackest Night, Martian Manhunter, Insurgency, Lex Luthor, and Regime Sinestro. Cards gain a level of 25, so the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So Blackest Night, Martian Manhunter is in and healing up. We're going to get off the heat vision on Martian Manhunter. That does put him at no health. Down goes Lex Luthor. And Sinestro gets eliminated for the victory in the fifth fight. 338 XP, 350 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Blackest Night, Hawkgirl, Dawn of Justice, Batman, and Regime Green Lantern. Cards gain a level of 26, the middle card turns gold. So the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So there's a necrotic life force from Hawkgirl. Are we going to get trolled? No, we're not, because Green Lantern comes in. So I'm going to go off the heat vision.
You make me sick.
Dawn of Justice Batman does not quite go down to 0 health, but we're still able to wipe him out. What a victory in the sixth fight. 340 XP, 370 credits. Now we have to make another roster change. So let's throw in Aquaman. And let's throw in Doomsday along with Blackest Night Doomsday just because we can. And we're just going to load up Doomsday with damage gear. Now, Doomsday is one of the cards that doesn't really hinder using a Cloak of Destiny as a damage gear item because the second hit does more damage. So in the 7th matchup, we have Red Lantern Hal Jordan, Regime Wonder Woman, and Sullivan Grundy. Cards gain a level of 27, so the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So in single player, the opponent is capped at 2 bars of power. Wonder Woman is gone. From the grave, Sullivan Grundy gets eliminated. You can see the extra damage taken on the second hit for the victory in the 7th fight. 343 XP, 390 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Insurgency Joker, Teen Titans Cyborg, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Cards gain a level of 28, so the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So we have Doomsday going up against the Joker. We're going to bash him out in 2 hits. Cyborg is in. Lex Luthor is in. Look at the healing from Doomsday. I believe if you have all health, talents, and gear, you can heal upwards of 80,000 health. Definitely a fun passive. It's nice to see some of the Blackest Night characters incorporate that too. 345 XP, 12,410 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, Red Sun, Sullivan Grundy, and Regime Cyborg, who is black. The cards lose 8 levels but gain a promotion to 20 Elite 1. So the match is 20,000 credits.
Begin.
Cassandra Cain, Batgirl gets wiped out. Sullivan Grundy also eliminated. And Cyborg also wiped out in 1 shot for the victory in the 9th fight. 348 XP, 430 credits. So now this is the fight that you guys actually need to check out. We're going to use Injustice 2 Aquaman. I'm going to show you guys Earth 2 Sullivan Grundy along with Killer Frost. And I did a video on this in the patch 2.17 update, but in case you didn't get to see that, they did change Sullivan Grundy's passive to add in opponents gain power twice as slow when they fight Sullivan Grundy or any of his Earth 2 teammates. I have tested this. This does not work with other Sullivan Grundys. It's exclusive to Earth 2 Sullivan Grundy. However, the rot damage is exactly the same as it was, so there is no benefit to using 3-piece Lex work. So you definitely want to use that new gear item, or you could just run all damage gear item, and that would be acceptable. Let's actually try to get the massive sharpened teeth to work. And for Killer Frost, let's just throw on power generation because we can, and we don't really need to worry about gear, and Aquaman will gear up later. So in the 10th matchup, we have Arkham Origins, Deathstroke, Regime Raven, and Regime Nightwing. The cards remain at level 20, so the match is 20,000 credits.
Begin.
You can see the opponent is generating no power. We actually got a stun there. Deathstroke gets wiped out. Now, the opponent does gain a little bit of power when tagged out, so you're not fully restricted on power generation because you do gain more power when you're tagged out. So if you do some mechanics, you can actually find out how much power extra is generated when you're tagged out versus normal. I'm sure there's some math you can do with that. 351 XP, 450 credits. So in the 11th matchup, we have Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman, Zod, and Sullivan Grundy. Cards gain a level of 21 Elite 1. So the match is 20,000 credits. Now, power generation does not prevent all power from being generated. So, like, if you have 30% power generation from 600 Wonder Woman, you're actually going to generate power 30% as fast as normal. So it looks like the Killer Croc gear is actually stunning a decent amount. Zod is getting pummeled. We can basically end this at any time. We're just having fun with Zod. And we're going to go off the Gravedigger and try to get rid of the first life on Sullivan Grundy. And we got the Black Guys get rid of Sullivan Grundy for the victory in the 11th fight. 353 XP, 470 credits. So now what we're going to do is we're going to throw on the entire LexCorp set anyways. And you guys got to see the rot damage that happened and why I was a little bit bummed that these Gurions did not stack. Maybe they felt it'd be a little bit too strong in endgame when you have 75% crit chance and 50% crit damage, or 250% crit damage and 50% crit chance, but what do I know? Especially because the LexCorp helmet increases crit damage. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn, Bane, and Catwoman. Cards again a level of 22 Elite 1. Skill of the match is 20,000 credits.
Begin.
Yep, so you can see it's the same amount of health drained. So I think that in order for LexCorp to stack, they'd have to actually buff the damage. But yeah, it's basically the same effect as 3-piece LexCorp on Earth 2 Sullivan Grundy. So the only reason you'd want to use the 3-piece is if you want heals on Special 1 and to get crits from your Special 1. Which is what the LexCorp gauntlets enable. And you also get stuns on Titan. So let's just finish this fight off. Killer Frost is at 2 bars. Who remembers back in the 2.0, 2.1 days when dampening was actually really strong in these fights? It'd be kind of nice to bring it back because I really did like the challenge aspect. But I've also been wanting a 4th difficulty in challenges for the longest time, and with the new mechanics in page 8 of battles, I don't see why they can't do it. 356 XP, 490 credits. So we have to make a roster change. Now we have Injustice 2 Aquaman we're going to use primarily. However, I think I want to test out the fire mechanics as well. So let's throw in Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan. And let's test out Regime Green Lantern. So Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan. Let's throw on the Mistook, the Heart of Darkness. And let's throw on Astro Hardness, which is lightning damage. So Heart of Darkness is a dot. Actually, let's start with the Legal Assassin's Death Blade. We can do more tests after we do the mirror match. So Aquaman, let's just throw damage gear on him.
Aquaman.
And put him in first. So in the 13th matchup, we have Regime Aquaman, Godfall Superman, and Regime Fleck. Cards again a level of 23 Elite 1. So the match is 20,000 credits.
Begin.
Aquaman gets wiped out in 2 hits. Godfall Superman is in. So the Flash comes in. He's one of the only characters that gives a speed boost. Be nice if a gold card acquired that passive as well. Other than Red Sun Destro. 358 XP, 510 credits. So in the 14th matchup, we have Batgirl, Batman, and Arkham Origins Destro. Cards gain a level of 24 Elite 1. The right card turns gold. So the match is 20,000 credits.
Begin.
Batgirl gets wiped out in 2 shots. Explosive Batarang from Batman gets blocked. He's going to get wiped out in 3 hits. We're going to spear Destro. Almost eliminates him. And he goes down for the victory in the 14th fight. 3,614 XP, 530 credits. So the mini-boss challenge, Classic Scorpion, overpower Classic Scorpion, and sway him to your team. So once again,
Green Lantern.
We have fire, fire, and lightning damage on that. Classic Scorpion is level 30 Elite 1, 15,000 damage, 22,000 health. So the match is 30,000 credits. Now, will his passive start at the beginning of the match? No, it does not. It looks like a tag-in effect. I know that Flashpoint Aquaman does. Let's get off the Turbine Smash. The S is still not capitalized.
You're outclassed here.
So it looks like 3 dots are still working. If I did my math correctly. I know it said immune to fire.
You know how this ends.
So 2 of the 3 dots actually work. It looks like Astro Harness is one of them, the bleed. And then does that mean that the League of Assassins Death Blade does work?
Surrender.
So he's got the same flip kit. There's the third layer of invulnerability for Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan. He's going to get wiped out for the victory in the 15th fight. So the reason that Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan had Life Drain on Combo Ender is that is one of the properties of the League of Assassins, the Death Blade. 4,368 XP, 1,100 credits. So the Classic Scorpion Challenge Battle 5 on Standard difficulty is completed. So we're going to get our first Classic Scorpion. Scimitar as well, just to start with a bar of power.
Scorpion.
As Mortal Kombat Scorpion does have 2 fire attacks. So let's try to stall Scorpion until he gets to 2 bars or generate up to 2 bars. Looks like he's a slow attacker. There's the Hellfire, so we'll just make him completely immune from the special. No, it does not. So, what does that really do? Does it just prevent him from going on fire? Mortal Kombat Scorpion gets annihilated. And we got the flip kick. So it did reflect damage though. Let's take another battery ram. Yep, you can see it did reflect half of the damage, so that aspect is cool, and it's good if you miss a block because it does give you a chance to rebound, so I could see that being really good. My question is, how does it react to Scarecrow mask as well as the LexCorp helmet? 25,532 XP as we gain 6 levels of 7, 1,950 credits. So let's go into battle 32. And so they modified the slow heavy attack that Mortal Kombat X Scorpion had. Did that hit 4 times? 5 times on a heavy attack. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen a 5-hit heavy attack other than possibly Suicide Squad and Harley Quinn. That freeze breath gets blocked for 3688. There's 1 bar. We want Superman to do a special. There it is. So it doesn't look like you can completely reflect it. It's not multiplicative like Earth 2 Sullivan Grundy and Killer Frost, so you're not going to be completely immune to damage, but it is going to stop damage. What I'm curious about, I'm not sure if we'll be able to do this. Let's get rid of Black Adam. Alright, so what I want to do next is I want to test out the damage with the Reflect. So there it is, 27 damage. He took 134 and 107. Yep, it definitely does reflect more damage. Yep, reflect for 138. So let's reflect 1 more. See if we can get out in time. No, we can't. So we're gonna have to get over here. It doesn't look like it knocks him out unless you trigger that, so we're gonna have to just get rid of it. So that is another test. Let's do 1 more fight with Classic Scorpion. Let's see if we can make that spear work. So
Scorpion.
Let's take the Scarecrow ventilator mask off.
Scorpion.
You saw the amount of damage that we reflected. And that was without the chest plate. Let's throw the gloves on so we still have the 2-piece. So let's do that same fight again. As we'll be able to gauge Superman's punch.
Begin.
He does have a 2-hit combo on his light attack. And so there's a regular punch for 256. So you do see the Scarecrow mask doing some work. Now let's see what it does without Scorpion. That stun is bad. Please unstun yourself, sir. Okay, so the Scarecrow mask definitely helps reflect the damage. As you see, it was 115 and it got dropped to like 20. So you can use the Scarecrow mask with the LexCorp helmet, and it would definitely make him a big defensive tank.
Get over here, my family.
I don't see that special 2 being that powerful, though. Bring off the flip kick. Deathstroke is gone. Bring off the world domination. Really get power drain. That sucks. Let me got the pop. Get rid of Sheik Ahmed Habibi. 10,296 XP, 1,060 credits.
Scorpion.
So get over here, 29, 48, 50, 97. And it does more damage. It didn't seem like more damage, but maybe it's just because he's a low-level card. So let's go into bonus battle 6 again. helmets.
Begin.
So there's the explosive battering.
You lack discipline.
So the League of Assassins, the Death Blade dot damage does work. There's the immune to fire, so it looks like both the LexCorp helmet and the Ibistic get blocked out. You cannot use either dot out. Let's get off the Art of Deception, and we'll see if the Heart of Darkness works. Couldn't tell because you tagged out too quickly, but I'd like to say yes.
The gloves are on.
But I didn't see immune. So it looks like the only gear items you're immune to are the LexCorp helmet and the Ibistic. The League of Assassins and Death Blade still works. Both the Heart of Darkness and Astro Harness do work. Scorpion does not have enough damage to test it. Pretty sure that's going to wipe him out. Yes, it does. There's Cassandra Cain Batgirl. So it looks like you take the same amount of damage as you dish out. We're going to have to get over here. Cool animation there.
Get over here! And you'll pay.
Desra does okay damage, but because he's such a low level, you don't really notice it. And Cassandra Cain Batgirl just bursting into flames there. 25,532 XP as Classic Scorpion gains 2 levels 11. 1,950 credits. So to recap with Classic Scorpion, these two dot items do not work. However, the dots from Astro Harness, Heart of Darkness, and the League of Assassins and Death Blade all work as far as dot damage goes. I'm pretty sure the Diablo gear item gets blocked out, but who uses Diablo gear in 2017? But I'm pretty sure it's a fire effect, so I'm going to assume the Diablo gear is blocked out. I really hope that at some point they revisit Diablo gear, because I think it's a piece of crap. So if you like this video on the full 5 battles of the Classic Scorpion Challenge on standard difficulty, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice Gods Among Us videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And are you guys actually excited to be able to finally form a gold Scorpion team? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what your roster looks like as far as 3 Scorpions go. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, kids, as we put all Scorpions in.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!